Now it's just a freestyle, just topics from off of our Facebook group, Urban Renaissance Arts and Entertainment Group. There was one topic that was posted. I know because I posted it. This was a situation, something that happened to me. Nothing bad. Well, maybe it is. All right, I'm talking to a friend of mine. We're just just chopping it up, regular conversation or whatever. Of course, it's a male, so females, that tends to come up in our conversation every now and again. And the brother ended up telling me that he thought that brown skin and dark skinned women were unattractive, and he didn't use that word unattractive. I'm cleaning it up for. This is a family show or what have you. Now, first, because we do tend to joke about things that are not really funny. So at first, I thought he was joking. Then we continue in the conversation, and I find out that he's telling the truth. So now I'm thinking,
or he's just serious.
Yeah,
He's serious.
Well, yeah, the truth about his feelings.
Okay.
And then I started thinking about his prior relationships. I started thinking about people that he had called ugly in the past, saying that he would never talk to this one and that one. I started thinking about other friends, wives and girlfriends that he had spoken ill of in the past. And all of those people that he spoke negatively about were darker skinned people. And he's a light-skinned guy, but I never thought, I knew that colorism existed, right? We know that it's out there in the world, but I didn't think it was in my inner circle that deep. So I began to think, and me, I think too much sometimes. So I'm thinking, well, what does he think about me? Because I sure ain't light-skinned. I'm not a woman, so I hope that he don't see me as a love interest anyway. you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
But as a person, if they're ugly because of their skin color and their skin color is my color,
what do you think?
how does he feel about me? Now, did I take that too far? And we can go anywhere with that. Do you guys have experiences with this? Do you know people like that? Did you experience this in your family, growing up, in school? Whatever the case may be. What are your thoughts on this particular topic?
Well, I'll just say I'm the darkest brother in the family anyway. So, I got picked on a lot growing up. And I would say, based on my experience, I wasn't the first choice for most women. It was like reverse. They didn't like a dark-skinned brother for some reason. And like I said before on prior shows, it wasn't until like Wesley Snipes and Mars Chestnut and
Michael Jordan,
all them brothers, man. They said, they made me popular.
There you go.
They made me popular, and I just think the brother right now is just mad because light skin ain't never coming back. Light skinned brothers ain't coming back.
Right, that went out with I'll Be Sure.
I'll be short of a voice.
That was
you know what I'm saying? Christopher Williams. Whatever.
That was their era.
That was their era. Then it was done. It's done. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Roots came along. And then people got some black awareness and stuff like that, and then I became popular.
There you go.
And I have to say thank you.
There you go. What anybody else have any thoughts or feelings on this topic?
I think black is black.
Black is beautiful.
Like
black is
Q-Tip
beautiful.
said.
Yeah.
Rainbow colors.
Well, have you talked to people who really let that be known?
You know what? I'm from the South. I was born in Louisiana. That's where my family's from. And my family, there's a plethora of color. You know what I mean? My sisters, she's light-skinned. My daughter's light-skinned. I'm the darkest one in my family. And when I go south, there are people darker than me. And I really don't see a big deal with it, I guess, because I had the privilege of having so many different shades in my family. And realizing that black is black and everyone is beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that person has some issues, to be honest.
Yeah.
He feels a certain way about the hue of skin color.
Right. Kia, what do you think? Do you think I should question my friendship with this individual, or am I taking it too far? Like I tend to do.
I definitely think you should question that. I definitely think, because that's wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever try to question him per se? Like,
No, because it was
get a
just
little deep with it, because those comments sound like maybe something
got it.
happened
Happened to
to him, or he was offended, or felt inferior to someone of a darker skin complexion than himself. So now he's putting out these negative views on other, like, well, men. Some men feel like they're superior to women. So maybe I say he's not going to go to another man and say the same comment, like, "Oh, this dark skinned chick" or whatever. But he's doing it to females. He's coming at them negatively, direct. Like you said, the ones he came after when he was younger was always these brown-skinned women, as opposed to going up to a dude that probably would have been like, "Excuse me," and check them real quick.
yeah. I didn't question him. It just naturally flowed. It came into the conversation, and I was thinking about it ever since. I'm
Yeah,
like,
light
it's
came on.
kind of. Do I have to like, if we go somewhere, I got to make sure I bring a light skin? You know what I mean? Like,
Looking at how
can't
evil.
take her
Yeah.
because she ain't gonna be accepted in his little circle.
He might need
Wow.
some dark skin pills he could take and get a little darker.
Stop tanning him.
You know what
Maybe
happens?
he just want to try a dark
He might be watching this.
It's
and-
okay. Listen, it sometimes, I mean, and I'm gonna try to help you out, man. I mean, we had some childhood friends, and you grow up with them, and you know everybody gets older, get mature, and if you still have these same friends, and then all of a sudden something crazy comes out. I got a couple of crazy people that I didn't know were crazy when I was younger. Like something like a light came on, and I'm like, wow, is that for real? That's how you really feel?
Yeah,
I think we all have somebody like that, man.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for that brother. And he probably doesn't want nobody to feel bad for him, but I think what he needs to do, it's not. Let's put it this way: you go into a bookstore to buy a book. You may like the cover, all right, but if you open the book and start reading the pages, you may realize that story is garbage.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. That cover may not be all that, but when you start reading that book, it's a very interesting story, and it's something you want to hold on and keep. So maybe he should stop looking at from the outside and start trying to understand what's going on the insides. For this way, he'd probably be a more happier brother.
Couldn't have said it any
Speak on
better
it.
myself. I hope he's watching. I'm not gonna say any names, but just take heed to the words that our man OBT, that's Old Black Todd,
Yep.
said, and I think you'll be better off. Right now, we'll take a break, and we'll come back and close out the show.